Hi, so I'm going to say a few words about MD-PS002 pressure sensor and how I found this sensor not working properly. Basically, MD-PS002 is a absolute pressure sensor which you can buy for dirt cheap from AliExpress and so on. And from electronic point of view, it's actually a Wheatstone bridge like this, and to its output terminals you can connect your favorite microcontroller ADC or some other type of ADC, and yeah, any type of ADC that can measure differential signals like this. And basically, the more pressure sensor reads, the more output voltage it gives on the output terminals. And what's wrong about this sensor? So basically, when I release the pressure from the tire, so maybe a few words about my test setup. I put this sensor inside the bike tire, and to the sensor I attached Bluetooth microcontroller NRF52832, and yeah, basically I'm sending raw ADC reading to this phone app, as you can see, and as I release the pressure out, the sensor sends lower and lower readings. You can see the relationship here. And once the pressure in the tire gets really close to zero, this sensor output becomes unstable. Yeah, now it's basically swinging from maximal high to maximal low. ADC can output, so it's basically overvolting by ADC, and that's basically the problem. So the sensor doesn't survive a complete pressure decompression, if I can say this like that. And for comparison, I did the same test with MS5407. So it's a more high-end pressure sensor from TE Connectivity. And yeah, basically the same story. It sends the pressure readings correctly, and once the pressure gets really close to zero, or even down to zero, the sensor output is stable. Now it's only the atmospheric pressure the sensor is reading. Yeah, no problem. And basically that's how things should look like. So at this point you might say, oh, so you have some sort of hardware problem in your test setup, or you have some problem in your code. And yeah, I followed the same test with my multimeter, and so I managed to route the wires to the sensor through the tire bit so that I can measure the millivolt output at my multimeter. And yeah, in this case, MD-PS002 shares the same story. So once the pressure gets really close to zero, the sensor output becomes unstable. Oh, just here. Okay, so some negative values, very strange, now positive. Yeah, and basically the sensor gets destroyed as the pressure releases, as the pressure decreases in the tire. What? That's basically it. So for me, this sensor isn't working. I don't recommend it. And that's it. That's what I wanted to say. So, thanks for watching.